Do I have a second chance at this, or can we edit it?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Richard Santore with Bielat Santore Company in Allenhurst, New Jersey, and I'm here with Angelo DiCapua, the CEO of MJ's Restaurants in New Jersey. Good afternoon, Angelo. How are you doing?
Ace, how are you? I'm doing well.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, especially what's going on here in the world. And, in the middle of this pandemic that's closed all restaurants, I know you're struggling with your own. How many restaurants do you own and operate in New Jersey?
Rich, we currently own 7, 5 in Monmouth County, 1 in Ocean, and 1 in Middlesex County.
That's a lot of restaurants to run on a daily basis. Have you made a decision to keep all those restaurants open for takeout only? And if you have, how's that working out for you?
Rich, yes, to answer your question, yes, we stayed open for takeout. We also added delivery, which was a bit of a challenge because we were only doing that in one other restaurant at the time. With people not wanting to leave their house, we thought delivery was a nice option. Unfortunately, it's going well, but we're still down about 80% of our sales. But you know what? It's keeping some people employed, and it's providing a service to our customers that still enjoy MJ's.
Excuse me, do you deliver food and liquor?
Yes, we do. So the ABC has been very obliging in allowing restaurants to deliver alcohol. We needed a certificate to carry in our car, in the delivery drivers' cars, but it is legal, and there are customers taking advantage of that.
How many employees work for you when you were fully staffed before this pandemic hit, and how many have you been able to retain and pay?
We had about 400 full and part-time employees, before all this happened, and we're unfortunately we kept about 150 on still. So depending on how you look at it, there are still 150 still working.
It's better than 30 of your employees for 7 restaurants. That's a good number.
No, not bad, not bad. We were happy to at least do that.
Have you received any relief from any of your banks or your landlords during this crisis? And if so, how has that helped you?
So, to answer that question, yes, we have. 4 of our properties we own, and Manasquan Bank is our primary lender. And the vice president, Mary Ann Whitmore, she actually reached out to us right when this happened, and she actually beat us with the call. We didn't even get a chance to call her, and she basically said, "Listen, whatever help you need, I'm here for you guys." And she started out initially with giving us a 3-month forbearance on our mortgage starting April 1st, which really helped. That took a lot of pressure off, and she is currently giving us a nice line of credit also to get us through the next month or 2.
Oh, that's terrific. That's a good bank you're dealing with.
They were great. And 3 of the properties we have landlords. They're having a little trouble figuring out what to do. I think this is all new to them, but I really want to believe they're going to provide us with any help also.
Have you applied for any of the loans or grants that were initiated under the federal stimulus bill?
So all our applications are filled out. Local banks in the area are going to be handling this now. And I believe Manasquan is going to, be one of the banks handling it. And unfortunately, they really, they're not going to have any paperwork probably until Friday. So I think they'll be prepared to accept applications on Friday or Monday. So we're waiting on them. All our work is done, and yes, we will be applying for those loans and grants.
Yeah, because that would probably be a good shot in the arm for you financially when they come through, right?
It's going to be huge, Rich,
Yeah.
because nobody anticipated this, and to keep some people working and to still pay all your bills, and it's tough to do without any income coming in. So it's going to be greatly needed.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. How long, this might be a question you may not want to answer or might not really feel good for you, but how long do you think your company can survive this crisis now that we hear that we're probably in it through the end of April, at least?
That's a really good question, and it's probably, my best answer. I just feel as a company, we'll do whatever we have to do to keep going. It took us over 10 years, to get to the point where we are. And, we're going to keep it going. We have a lot of resources and we have a lot of people behind us. So, we'll do whatever it takes.
I wish you luck with that, Angelo. I really do.
Thank you.
What advice, if any, would you like to share with your fellow restaurateurs who are going through the same thing that you are?
Wow. I would say just to stay positive, because we're going to get through it. And, I have my good days and bad days right now. And when I start feeling down, I think that, it's not just us. It's not just Monmouth County or New Jersey. It's the whole country. We're all going through this. Every business in some aspect is going through this. So, I just feel you have to stay confident. There's going to be help out there, and they don't want to let us fail. So stay positive. And I think the most important thing that is, other than business and money, is that we keep ourselves healthy, our family, and that's most important. So hopefully everybody out there stays healthy, and the business will, that'll come back. I'm a firm believer in that.
How about your customers, your loyal customers? Is there anything you'd like to tell them right now?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I miss a lot of them. I would see them day to day. And, I think that's part of what I miss most about, going to work every day. But, listen, we were there for you before. We're still trying to be there for you now. And we're definitely going to be there when this is all over. So, please don't forget us. And we hope to see you when this is all over.
All right, before I leave you, Angelo, in this time of the financial crisis for you and all small businesses, I've learned that you've still found it in your heart to reach out and help the community that you do business in. Would you share a little of that with us?
Yeah, well, it kind of started where one of our whiskey suppliers, Stephen Wright, him and his company made a real generous donation and said, hey, I want to donate some money, and maybe we could, feed some of the first responders with it. So we took that, we matched his donation, which was, I believe, $1,200. We matched it, doubled it, and we delivered it to 4 local hospitals in the area, and brought food for them and fed a couple of their shifts. And Rich, they were so appreciative. It was just a great thing to see. So we kind of started this program, and the Keyport Teachers Association kind of followed suit and donated some money, and we matched their money and sent food over to Bayshore Medical, I believe it was. And now we're doing a program, and we're trying to put it out over social media, where whoever makes the donation will match that donation and send food into these first responders, because you know, they're the ones that are working overtime, double shifts, and really they're out there on the front line. So we thought how cool to feed them. So we're trying to get some other people to join in with us, and it's kind of, people are responding to it. So it's kind of cool to see.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You know, in every bad situation, something always comes out that's good in it. And, you know, Americans seem to join together, and by the grace of God, they reach out and try to help one another. And you're doing your part with what you're doing for the hospitals and the communities. So thank you, Angelo. You know what? I hope this crisis ends for you and for America very soon. But until then, keep the faith.
Thanks, Rich, and I appreciate you reaching out to me. It was a pleasure.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Rich. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.